We know you're enjoying our exhibition figure skating tonight, and we'll be going back to the Saddle Dome in just a few moments. Right now, they are preparing the ice for the gold medal winners. You know, Calgary has done a fantastic job putting on these games. We talk so much about the people and the job that they have done, but now these games are over. What about the future? Here's Jed Rose.
It's been a world-class extravaganza. A non-stop party, an endless display of pride and pageantry. But now finally comes the letdown in Cowtown.
It's going to be a letdown. I think the city's going to have the damnedest hangover it's had since we missed the Stanley Cup a couple of years ago.
There's going to be a bit of an emptiness there, that's for sure.
Well, some people might feel sad that it's over and kind of upset that all the fun's gone.
Sad but true, the party's over, and now Calgary faces the morning after, only to find it looks pretty good.
The last time the Olympics came to Canada was 1976. Montreal was left about $1 billion in debt, and they're still paying off the loss. Well, Calgary noted the failure of Montreal and the success of Los Angeles, and the 15th Winter Games end with a profit of $27 to $37 million.
The city itself hopes to reap the harvest of weeks of worldwide television exposure.
We're looking forward to tourism, to the jobs that tourism brings. We're looking forward to economic development because of what business people have seen and the jobs the economic development brings. So we're excited about it.
What's your guess on how much money the Olympics pumped into the city?
$2 billion.
That may be somewhat high, but there are plenty of benefits already. Hotels were booked solid during the games, as were bars and restaurants. Local firms like Sun Ice, supplier of Olympic ski wear, made $7 million this year alone. The Olympics hastened construction of Calgary's slick light rail system. A shabby part of downtown was transformed into the gleaming Olympic Plaza, and a new theater played host to the Olympic Arts Festival.
Welcome back home, old friend.
But certainly the greatest and most debated legacy of the Games would be
the facilities. Canada came from somewhere near the bottom of having winter facilities to the top, and in so doing, we've created a whole new spirit in a big city.
Back when it was being built, the $60 million Canada Olympic Park was blasted by critics as a white elephant, put in a location notorious for winds and bad weather. Repeated weather delays during the games revived speculation the facility may be a flop for future competition. But no such doubts about Calgary's state-of-the-art Saddle Dome or the world's largest enclosed speed skating oval.
During the Olympic Games, we've signed up one World Cup event already in biathlon for the year 1992 as the result of people saying, hey, we like this place. We want to come back. So that's a good start.
But possibly the greatest legacy of the Olympics is how it made Calgarians feel about themselves.
Before, they might have had feelings that Calgary didn't have any culture, that even yogurt had culture, but Calgary didn't. But this Olympics has made them all true blue Calgarians.
The whole world now knows about Calgary, knows about its hospitality, knows about the beauty of the mountains, and I'm convinced we're going to be welcoming the world here again.
So weep not for this Cowtown. The wild ride may be over, but Calgary may find that the stampede is just beginning.
Obviously, it's a bright future for Calgary, and deservedly so. Coming up now, a heartwarming story about a little town near Calgary and a group of Soviet skaters who will never be the same. Neither will the town. Here's Jim McKay.
People don't come to Okotoks, population 5,400, from halfway around the world very often. Okotoks is just a hometown 30 miles from Calgary. Houses, churches, stores, and a skating rink. The Soviet Union selected it as their figure skating training ground because there was a rink and it would be quiet. They didn't know that the townspeople would fill the little arena every night. They didn't know that they would warm them with friendship, that everybody in Okotoks would have their favorite.
The little 16-year-old, I forgot her name, but she's my favorite.
Almost everybody fell in love with her, the little 16-year-old, Katya Gordieva.
Hello, everybody. How are you?
You come on like a dream, peaches and cream, lips like strawberry wine. You're 16.
So Katya and her partner Sergei Grinkov were relaxed and ready when it came time to perform in the Saddle Dome under Olympic pressure. They knew that in the stands were friends from Okotoks. Skating a long way from home, but they won their gold medal. They won it, accepted their tribute, and then they went back to Okotoks, back to the little town on the prairie that was now their home away from home. And they weren't the only ones who felt that way. Vestimianova and Bukin, the favorites in ice dancing, were all over town, making videotapes to take home to show their spouses in Moscow. They just couldn't get enough of Okotoks, and they said so.
People here so hospitality, so nice for us.
Friendly for us, very friendly.
Yes.
When we walk on the street, a lot of people on the car, in the car, say hello, hello, and it's right for us. It's very good feels for us.
And the good feels, as Andre called them, showed in their performance too. Another gold medal for the guys from Okotoks. The Soviet skaters on their own decided to say thank you to the town. They did it by skating a paid exhibition last weekend. The funds raised will buy a new ice cleaning machine for the rec center. So Glasnost came to Okotoks. The townspeople would just call it friendliness. Or sort of a sweet 16 party for little Katya.
You're 16.
A live shot of McMahon Stadium, where tonight's closing ceremonies will take place immediately following exhibition figure skating. And we'll be returning to the skating after this ABC News brief and a word from our local stations.